Hey everyone, Tristan back with another video, and I've got a tip for the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max if you like to use the always-on display, and this is going to prolong the battery life a bit. There's another YouTuber who did a test, and I'll post a link up here on the top right, where she put the phone in airplane mode and she left the always-on display on and found that it drains about 9% in every 24-hour period. So in about 9 days or so, or 9 or 10 days, without doing anything, just having the phone on airplane mode, the battery will completely drain. But you can actually prolong that by a bit, by like say 2 more days or so, by doing this trick. So this is the always on display, and you can actually program what's displayed here on the wallpaper, whether it be a picture or a built-in background, or right now I've got the weather on there, as you can see. But this actually uses more battery than using a black background. And so what you can do is customize this by using your Face ID and then locking it. And you can see you can customize different ones here. And what you want to do is just program a black background. And what that's going to do is prolong the battery life when it's on always on display, just because it's just displaying like completely black pixels. So this will really prolong the battery life when you're using the always on display versus having a picture there or some other kind of animation. And this is something that you can program in here. If you go to the customize options by tapping on it and hit customize, here I have it set to a solid color here, but you can see the background color here. You can set it anything you want, but basically what you want to do is have it black. And you can also adjust the how black it really is, and actually I had it in the middle. Probably I want to have it all the way to the black, that way the pixels are hopefully not even on. But you just do that, you say done, and then that's pretty much it. It's just a black background, and then when it kicks into the always on display mode, it just looks like that. And I think this is a little bit less obtrusive as well. If your phone is sitting like this next to you on your desk or across the room, it's not going to be distracting. You're not going to notice it, but at the same time, without doing anything, you can see the time and you can see your alerts and stuff like that with the always on display. Now the other thing is, if you don't want always on display, you can actually turn that off in the settings. I'll show you that. So to turn that off, you go to settings, and then you go to do display and brightness, and then you just go down here to always on, and you can actually just turn that off. So if I turn that off like that, then when I turn the phone into sleep mode, you can see, it's just like, the old iPhones where there's nothing on there. Now, if you have the always on display like this off, it's not going to drain any battery. So it basically drains like nothing. You could leave it like this in airplane mode, and I think it would last a really long time. Because it's just not displaying anything. But I personally really like the always on display, because there are times when you want to look at your iPhone just sitting on your desk or whatever and just see the time or see if you have any alerts without actually having to unlock it. So I put that on and then just have it be a black background, which is really quite nice, and it doesn't really drain the battery all that much with the black background on the always on display. So this works for the new iPhone 14 Pro and 14 Pro Max. This is the 14 Pro Max here, and just so you know, I'll probably be doing some other upcoming videos on the iPhone 14 Pro Max because I'm really happy with it, and I got it in the deep purple. I don't know if you can see through the case here. This is the black Apple leather case, but you can kind of see the camera the camera section pointing out here. You can kind of see the deep purple. It's almost a blackish purple, but it's a really nice color. But I'll probably be doing some more videos on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, so make sure you're subscribed for that. Thanks for watching, and for any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. See you in my next video.